Blessings to you and your family. So if you ever thought about moving to California, please listen to this. Elections have consequences.
I can't live in California anymore. I'm a social worker, a single mom of 3. I have a master's degree. I just got a decent job, but I can't support my family here. And the quality of life, it's not something I want to give my children. I'm currently sleeping in my parents' living room, and we live in a very dangerous area. I just don't see how our lives can improve here. Every single day we walk past gang activity, drugs, homelessness, and it's heartbreaking. And rent to live in a place like this is $2,000 to $3,000 a month. Anything in a slightly better neighborhood is over $3,000. And as a single mother, I don't know how I can afford that. Honestly, I don't know how anybody can afford that. And that's why I live in an area where there's multiple families in a 1-bedroom apartment, a 2-bedroom apartment. There's like 10 people living in a 2-bedroom, 8 people living in a 1-bedroom apartment because no one can afford this. I've tried to live here. I mean, I've lived here most of my life. Recently, I've applied for some apartments and they require 3 times what the rent is. And that means that just to have a roof over my head, I would have to make $9,000. And I don't make that. I don't know who makes that. Aside from this, a few landlords have actually been really honest with me. And they've told me that after 2020, they've preferred to make their housing Section 8 housing to ensure that they are always getting a payment. You either make a ton of money or you are on Section 8. I'm part of the working class and I also don't qualify for Section 8. So in terms of housing, I'm at a lost situation. I also have to think about my long-term goals. My parents live in the 2nd floor. There's no elevator. The apartment is breaking down and there's going to come a time where they're not going to be able to go up those stairs. I need to have a place for them. And if I can't afford to live here and I can't afford to take care of my family with dignity, then I have to go. And I wish that I could just get like directions, do this, do this, do this. But it doesn't work like that. So I'm just going to keep praying. And I know that if God is calling me out of here, He's going to provide. He's going to make a way. I just have to trust. But I did want to share that. I don't know when. I don't know how. But we are leaving California.
That is sad. Now listen to this report.
Well, Americans are leaving California and New York in droves. New census data revealed 500,000 people left California during the COVID pandemic. CBS's Joy Benedict joins me now to explain the reason behind the mass exodus. Good evening, Joy.
Good evening, Jerika. That's right. Believe it or not, as you mentioned, folks are packing up. They are leaving, making these big moves, saying goodbye to cities like here in Los Angeles, New York, and Chicago. And the main reason why is money. Californians are loading up and moving out as the appeal of the Golden State seems to be tarnishing, at least for some.
It's just not sustainable in terms of cost of living.
Preston Lee is leaving Los Angeles for Austin, Texas.
It's incomparable. The house that we bought was $700,000 for 4-bedroom, 4.5 bathroom, 4,000 square feet. You can't get an apartment for that here.
More people are exiting California than any other state. New York is second. Many of those leaving are now calling Florida and Texas home. Kafir Cohen owns a moving company. How much more business have you seen?
I would say there was a growth of almost 100%. So our job was almost double itself.
As for why they're saying goodbye, experts say it's a combination of high housing costs, schools, the ability to work remotely, and taxes.
I always say that you need to make celebrity money in order to live here comfortably.
Not surprised that money is the issue here. Joy Benedict, thank you.
Well, all I'm going to say is please do not bring your leftist liberal mentality with you. That's all. You let me know what you think about this in the comment section. God bless you and your family. Catch you on the next one. Stop voting for Democrats. Trump 2024.